Ta-da. Yes, welcome back, boys. Welcome back. Wow, Saeed is
Hello,
just
hello.
not existent.
Here he is.
Welcome back, boys. Today, we're just be talking about UCL and what has just happened. We're just gonna have a quick brief of what's going on and maybe just have a chat of what's probably going to happen. But for Chelsea supporters and for maybe just have a preview, just like a quick chat of what's going to happen with Arsenal people. Man United were already here. We're just like, so we've got a good mixture of everything that's going on. We're just going to have this brief chat. I'm going to start off with a quick stats of what just I read today. Yeah, Barcelona. Remember, Barcelona was playing Napoli Napoli in this last game. Barcelona had 7 shots, 4 on target. Napoli had 18 shots with 3 on target. And it was just like 50-50 ball possession over there. We definitely know what was the difference there. It was Messi. As soon as Messi's on the ball, it only takes one and he scores. But
Unbelievable.
Barcelona clenching on straws here. Are they just about making it only because of Messi, or are we saying that Barcelona no, it's a squad, like it's a squad to be threatened with here?
They should be.
Nah,
You know what? Actually, the only person that can actually start off first is the person who actually played UCL in this current moment or in this situation. So,
Ngolo.
Aaron, do you want to start off?
Yeah. So I'm not going to talk about Chelsea. I'll talk about Barca, obviously. But
Yeah. What
also
do you
on
think?
paper,
Are Barca clinching on straws right now?
nah, not really. I think they're good. He needs to win a Champions League. He hasn't won a Champions League since how long? Ronaldo won 3 since the last time he won one. And on paper, Barcelona are unbelievable, but they haven't had the best season. Obviously, they fucked up La Liga. They really should have won. You can't have Benzema and Hazard at Real Madrid, Zidane do this thing. But on paper, Barcelona are 100% the better team. But I don't know what it is. Is it Griezmann? Is it, I don't know, like Ousmane Dembele? Is Messi on form? Who knows? But either way, Barca, something's not clicking. But somehow, as you said, like Napoli played well, 18 shots, 3 on target, but somehow still lost. Maybe Messi's going to bring the magic. I'm not sure, but we have to see. Obviously, somehow they got the win. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, okay. Zamwa, because obviously I'll give the Arsenal people a little time to breathe right now. Do we see Barcelona as complete threat, like threat mode?
Honestly, no. The team is
Hardly.
very old. Listen, it's very old. It's very slow. It's not clicking either, but they just have a difference maker. That one man is making a difference. I'm not even a Messi fan like that, but right now he's playing so well. I mean, Suarez is having the best year. Griezmann's not having a good year. Arturo decided not to come back. I don't know. Their squad age is very old. If Messi leaves this team right now, they're finished.
Yeah, they're finished.
They're gonna play Bayern, and I don't know. Unless Messi somehow, I don't know. It's going to be a field day for Bayern.
If they play Bayern, they're finished. Because Bayern's
very
like
finished.
the best team in Europe, no question.
Yeah.
Which is
Bro,
why we lost. Let me just say that.
No way. The thing is, Bayern have so much depth. Messi alone can't overcome that. Not even like the great Messi and Ronaldo is overcoming all that depth on such an old team. It's just impossible. If he does, I don't know. I'm going to be here speechless if he actually overcomes this Bayern Munich team in 2 legs. But as of right now, I think it's going to be like a training session for Bayern.
Training session.
What do you
cool.
What do you think about Ronaldo? Ronaldo exiting against Lyon. Like Messi's getting it done with a low-key bad Barcelona team, probably the worst they've been in a while, and Ronaldo losing to Lyon. I mean,
yeah, but
man didn't even say Juventus.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, but Dybala got hurt. He did not get hurt in like the first minute. When did Dybala get hurt? He got hurt early.
Did he?
Yeah, as soon as we came in
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
sub.
and to be honest, VAR was bad as well. VAR had a part to play. I don't know why. How can you make so many mistakes on VAR? Either way,
Yeah.
I
So,
watched that game.
Arsenal, what do you think? I mean, these are your rivals to tiki-taka football. I don't know if that still holds until this presentation, this
Oh
present time.
no.
Like, are you are you guys thinking that Barcelona is still a threat completely in the situation that it is right now?
Who wants to go first? Do you want to go first?
your side, we can't
Dave?
hear you. I have to get the other mic. Yeah.
It,
Uh,
Lumber, you can go
I'll,
first whilst he tries fix his audio because we can't hear him at all.
well, looking down from 8th place at the top and then looking at that as a barometer for the rest of Europe, Barcelona are a threat. They're better than Arsenal. Let me just put it that way. But then it's like I'm not gonna lie. On a serious note, yeah, I feel like Barcelona are in like a weird vacuum at the moment. They've got Messi, and every single signing essentially that they make is kind of everything has to be for Messi. So
Yeah.
they're at a point now where they have to decide whether they want to get rid of that so that they can attract players with being like, you're going to be the new guy, rather than that air of Messi just being in the
Yeah,
whole
that's
club.
true. That's true.
You know what I mean? Right now, he's like 30. He's like 30. How old is he now? Like 30,
32,
34?
33,
Like
33.
33?
Yeah,
32.
33, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Whoa.
wonderful player, and everybody will want to come and play with him.
Oh,
But
it's
at the same
33.
time, the team is still, huh?
He's actually
33.
33. I can't believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well, there
33.
you go. Like, but he's still like, just look at him now. You could even argue he's in his prime. Like he's unbelievable, right? But it's
Yeah.
like look at all their signings that they make. You can't make any signing in the front line because you can't really. Like the whole Neymar thing, why he left to go to PSG, just hanging over them. It's like until that gets, I wonder what will happen when they sell Messi or Messi goes or his contract runs out. I don't know what's going to happen, but I wonder what's going to happen. But until then, with him there in Champions League, they're a threat because it's one game at a time. Perfect for all those players.
Yeah, but we've seen him in second legs in the Champions League. He hasn't turned up for like 4 years, bro.
I think in the Champions League, it's one-legged games. So I think if anyone could do it, it's Barcelona, especially with Messi on the team. Suarez and Griezmann, our strike force is still a big problem. One of the best in Europe.
But keep in mind, Suarez hasn't scored this time he scored on penalties, but he hasn't scored for eons.
Yeah.
For one apparent reason, I don't know why.
But I still don't think they'll get past
Osman Dembele and stuff.
Wait, Sai, do you think they're going to be Bayern?
Nah, I think Bayern will take them. Lewandowski is the best.
Hold on, we'll get to there. But you're actually thinking like Barcelona is a threat, though. It definitely is a threat.
I think
because as long as you got Messi in your team, it's a threat.
Messi, anything can happen, honestly.
Yeah. All right, so I mean, used to be. I'll say this. Used to be. Real Madrid was my second team. No team is my second team anymore, but only because Cristiano was there. I'm not gonna lie, but Cristiano used to be there. Real Madrid used to be my second team. Now Real Madrid is out, knocked out by just the worst people I can actually think about in my worst opinion. Now, at this present moment, now they could have stayed, but Varane had a bad game.
Exposed.
He really messed up for them, yeah. So, are you going to slay Varane the same way you guys slay Maguire?
Come on, bro.
A man went straight to
you want me to start, yeah?
I don't know, you know.
Go on, Lombe.
Let me just say, Maguire.
Wait. Who run? We'll come back. Let's start with Lombe.
Cool.
Sorry about that.
Cool.
Gonna get a lot of hate here.
I'll just keep it short. I'll keep it short and sweet, right? That was unacceptable behavior from Varane, fam. Like that, bro. That's unacceptable behavior, fam. You should have just literally cleared the ball out, or passed it down the line, or turned out, kicked it out for a throw in, anything, bro. But just dilly dally on the ball and let man dispossess you, and like he's bugging out, bro. He was bugging out. If Maguire did that, I'll be on you.
Yeah. 100%.
You know I'll be there, fam.
So we definitely know that Varane is a good defender. He's not bad. He's not bad. As a matter of fact, he's rated highly in the list. And we did have this list. By the way, if you guys want to see the list of what we rated the top 10 defenders in our group, just give us 10 likes. We try and get to 10 likes, and I will actually reveal that on our Twitter page. But if you guys think that Varane is actually one of the top, we didn't say him because he was Premier League, but if he's top, why is he messing up the same way we feel Maguire should be messing up at 80 million? I mean, Varane is going to be cost more. Varane, you want to give a
Varane? I mean, I'm not gonna act like I watch Varane every game, like day in day out, but I know he's probably a lot more consistent than Maguire is. Like for the price tag at 80 million, and especially since the restart from January, I've watched almost every United game. Maguire is just, bro, he's not fulfilling the 80 million price tag at all. Like maybe before the quarantine and everything, his ratings were good. Me and Zem were talking about it earlier. His ratings were like 7.16 or something.
7.16, yeah, for the season.
For the season, which is pretty good, obviously.
Yeah.
But since the restart, it's just been floor after floor after floor. As a centre back, you can't be making more than 5 or 6 max mistakes. You know what I mean? That's in a season. But I don't know. Maguire right now he's shaky. I think he's still young in that team. I think you guys. I don't think he's bad by any stretch, but I think you guys should build around him.
I think Maguire definitely needs someone more assured at the back with him instead of Lindelof. Yeah. That would really help him a lot, I reckon.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Varane. Like, look, Varane doesn't have Sergio Ramos for one game, one of the biggest stages. I mean, Champions League, and he bottles it, completely bottles the whole thing. So, like, who knows? Like, Maguire doesn't have anyone stable. He's still very young. He's like 25, I think. 25, 24. So he's obviously not
26. No, 27. 26, 27.
Okay, cool. Well, okay. Maybe he does have that experience. He's got caps for England as well. That's what I'm saying. 80 mil as well. I think he should be in that experience role. He should be the stable one. The fact that you guys have to say he needs a rock next to him, come on, like 80 million for what? For someone to teach someone? Come on, bro. But at the same time, I think Varane, like you can't be making those mistakes at all. He got exposed.
So he did. Are we trying to say that he made mistakes worse than what Maguire would have made?
I think those mistakes were bad. Go ahead,
we didn't lose those games. The ones where the ones that everybody focuses on, like the Bournemouth one, we won it like 5-2. We won that game. This is the second leg of the Champions League.
Yeah,
he just had a bad game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the same thing.
Would you say that Maguire?
I was gonna say let's remember the context that.
About what?
Huh?
What context?
About what, Lumber?
I think, Lumber, you're lagging.
Would you say what? Say again?
Lumber, you having difficulty?
You saying the context?
Hello?
Wait, hello, can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, you say the context of what?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put it in context of, yes, Varane made those errors, but I'm not gonna lie. I did have a feeling watching that game that Real Madrid, you've taken the league basically. You've taken the league this year, and you've just like, I think kinda once Ramos is suspended for this game, and they're kind of 2-1 down. I don't think they just thought, okay, let's see if we can get the first goal. If you don't flip and kill yourselves on the pitch. Like they've all those players on the pitch have done this like so many times in the Champions League, and Varane's literally they won the league, so they're the best defense in the league basically.
Do you think that's good enough for
down to Ramos as well? But
I think
what Varane?
Now, can you blame Zidane for what happened in the Champions League. Like they've had a great season in the Liga.
I think considering
No. I can't blame Zidane for that. Like imagine being a manager and you're drilling your players all week and all whatever, and then you're thinking, what are you doing, cuz?
I'm gonna.
Lupe, it's like everyone gets enough, but any United player or manager, everyone gets enough for Arsenal.
No, bro. But the thing is with Maguire,
It's like that was Solskjaer. Wallahi, his job is on the line. Everyone's demanding his job. Look at this. Zidane gets the pass.
Solskjaer's not winning the league, bro. Solskjaer's not winning the league by any stretch.
Yeah, I mean, the team is not as good as Real Madrid as well.
Your team is like, bro. Come on, bro.
I don't think he can handle a Real Madrid level team. Like, what's he telling Benzema and Ramos and them, man? You ain't got that.
Yeah, but you're not far off. You got one of the best attacking forces in the league, 100%. Two of the best midfielders in the league. Like, there's no reason you shouldn't be performing. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
All right, cool. I got a question for Haran. Like, at the end of the day, you are the only person here who was in Champions League, and you're the only person that we can actually say, you're blessed. Wow, well and good. You heard the music. Now, the only reason why we're actually looking at it, like the only reason you went out is because of defense. And okay, we can say injuries. Yes. Yeah, we can say injuries, yes, but that's your firepower. But if you guys was actually to go to penalties, anything is possible. And that's because your defense can actually get you there. And so your defense right now is literally Rudiger and Zuma. Yeah. So are those your future? Are you actually looking at them and saying like, yo, this can work?
Nah, I don't think so. I think Rudiger's good. Rudiger's had a bad season for sure, but he's someone you can have at centre back to win the league. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was there when he won the league with Conte. 2015, right? He was there. He was the starting centre back.
Yeah, he won the league.
Yeah, he was the starting centre back for that team. So like, and he's starting for Germany. He's got how many caps for Germany? It's not like he's not proven. It's not like he's bad. Like it's not like he's just been bought for 80 mil. But I think you need a good front, like a good fullback in the back. Right now we've got Marcus Mons on the left. You know what I mean? We've got a young Reece James on the right. Aspilicueta's engine. Aspilicueta is experienced. You know, Mourinho said if you could have 11 Aspilicuetas on the team, everything, because he's just
Aspilicueta at his peak. This is a whole different player.
True. Yeah, I think like Reece James will be coming into that role. But Aspilicueta is probably going to teach him what he can. He's an experienced player. But I think right back's calm. I think we definitely need a new centre back. But Tomori, I don't know if you guys have seen Tomori this season. He started for like 3 games, got 2 goals in 3 starts. Was solid, completely solid in the back. Played with Rudiger and had like great ratings as well. I'll check the ratings.
Why didn't he play after the restart then?
Not sure. Just couldn't get in. Like no clue. I personally would have played it.
So he might have not been playing that good then if he didn't get it.
I think for the future, if you have next season you play Rudiger and Tomori, I personally would take that. It's just all about form. It's all about form. Like, and if you get a good left back, not Alonso, not Emerson. You know what I mean? Someone like Guilon, who we're going for.
Like Luke Shaw.
No, not like Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw.
Overweight Luke Shaw.
If you said Brandon Williams, I might have respected you.
So can I just ask you then, Horan? Then are you saying that your defense is not better than Man United? Just putting that out there.
No, yeah, 100%. The reason we've conceded a lot is number one because of our keepers. Because we've got like a 32-year-old keeper as a backup.
Czech was an old keeper, Lombe, wasn't he? Like an old keeper, and he was like doing the do, like as a person that can actually hold it down.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Czech was a legend. Czech.
Wait, let Aaron finish.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
As for the Quetta, everyone, not as for the Quetta, Kepa. Ever since that shit he did with Sarri, and that guy, number one, had an attitude problem, and number two showed, his form this season. He's conceded like I think 8% of all goals.
Oh yeah. Let me get that stat for you. Oh my god.
There's so many. Bro, he's like the reason we've conceded and lost a lot of games is number one on defense, but also because Kepa has probably the worst. Not probably, definitely has worst save percentage in the whole league. And then you got Willie Caballero as a backup at 38 or something. And
yeah, bro, it's 70 goals conceded in 46 games.
Yeah.
What was that stat, Sam?
70 goals conceded in 46 games. That's most in Chelsea history.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Like he's like, and we bought him for record signing as well. Like, and if you look at Alisson, he got bought for like 20 more less. It's just annoying. That's something that can happen. We took a gamble. He's young for the price tag as well. He was young. He was up and coming, but he just, I don't know what it is. And now he's definitely out. He's 100.
I think you need to keep faith with Kepa because I remember when De Gea was at United early on, he was struggling a lot, and I think
he's not this bad.
It was a similar situation to Kepa. Both Spanish keepers trying to adjust to a new country. I reckon if you keep him, maybe send him out on loan. It'll work out for him.
No, not loan.
No, not loan. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Bro.
Yeah, but I agree with Said though.
I agree, but not loan. I don't think.
Bro, the thing is though, you can't.
That would demoralize him.
This isn't the time to try out and give auditions to players. You know what I mean? Like keepers. This is the time to get it. You've got one of that. Like next season, we're gonna have one of the best attacking, like forces in the whole league. And then the guys in the back were testing out. Openly has a good season. We need someone 100% guaranteed you can trust. It's not time to give time. Keep faith. I don't think that ain't it. Maybe on loan if you put him on loan and we get a better keeper. But 100%, we definitely need a new keeper for the new season.
Yeah, but your team is young though. He's gonna grow with them.
Yeah, I mean, you'd hope so, but it's just right now, like top four can't be guaranteed. Like we almost didn't get top four this season. I think because we conceded so much. Like the back four is shaky, but then it seems even worse because Kepa is probably the worst keeper in the league.
Tough word.
Yeah, I don't want to look up. Get him out.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So at the end of the day, we are agreeing that your defense is not up to par, for lack of better words, right?
Yeah.
And Arsenal, you guys are just 8th because you've got multiple problems. I know David Luiz and he's not really. He's half and half. You can get anything with David Luiz. But let me just ask this to the rest of the panel: what is it going to take for us to keep that? For us to go far in Champions League next year? Because obviously, Chelsea needs to upgrade on their defense. They're upgrading on their striking force. But for the rest, so for example, Arsenal, if you ended up in Champions League, let's not talk about Champions League. That's too far for you guys. But let's just say you getting into top 4. What is it that you guys are going to need? And Zamwa, what is it that we're going to use or need us to get far into top 4?
All right. How about this? I'll start because Lombardi disappeared, so the Arsenal boys will go together. But for us, we need Sancho for sure. This guy better be announced tomorrow. There's been all these cryptic tweets by BBC workers and whatnot.
Apparently, he's getting a new contract.
Agreed.
I don't know.
Yeah, I read about that.
The thing is, Ed Woodward is so stingy. If he's genuinely concerned about 10 million euros over the initial fee, and he's willing to walk away because of that. If we don't get Sancho, Depay's back in the club. That's my guess. I don't know. If we don't get Sancho, we for sure need a CDM.
Do you think he's worth the price tag? 100 mil?
Sancho? Yeah, bro. If it wasn't because of lockdown and quarantine and Corona and whatnot, we could have easily paid even 150. They're going to pay 150 for sure. For sure they will. They've just got different issues now, and they don't want to pay even 100 million now. But for sure, Real Madrid were waiting for it as well. 150. It would have been a fight, maybe between 130 to 150 between us, PSG, and Madrid, definitely. But like I said, if we can't get a defender, we definitely need a CDM. It has to be one of the two. If we don't get Sancho, we either need a very quick centre back, or a CDM. That's
Who's your choice of a CDM? Quickly.
Just because he's available, Partey. Release clause is there. I don't know why Arsenal are playing games. We need to just swoop in and do the deal.
Nah, I'm hearing Partey wants a new deal at Madrid. Let's go.
Listen, if it was savage like Chelsea, Partey would be in a United shirt right now. But incompetent board.
He wants to play for. He dreams of playing for Arsenal. His words.
Why does
he want a new contract? Why does he want a new contract?
Agreed.
Money talks. What can you do?
What about Arsenal? What are you guys thinking for you guys to get to the next level? What are you guys saying for you to top 4, for example?
Let me just say it can't be winning 100k. But continue.
I think for Arsenal, another season under Arteta, definitely. If Arteta, he's playing the right football, getting us the wins. He just had no defense really. I think if we sort that out, bringing in what's his face? I think it's Carlos. And the sky can be the limit with Arteta at Arsenal. Honestly, the guys, we've made multiple victories against the big clubs: Chelsea, United, Liverpool, City, all of them. I reckon if we just back him in the window and get what he needs, anything can happen.
Is Gabriel a done deal?
Nah, I don't think so.
Listen, Buffet, we've upped our bid on Gabriel, Gabriel, how are you going to pronounce it? We've upped the bid. Also, quick shout out to Mohammed Shah in the comment section. Quick one.
What's up,
but Buffet, I don't know if you've heard that either, but we upped our bid.
Yeah, I know. I don't really mind with Gabriel for some reason. I don't know.
He's one of them ones where it's like, he's not such a big name. You're not like that excited, but I think he could have a big impact. If Arsenal get Gabriel and then they've got Saliba, that's how you say his name, right? Saliba, big 6'4" centre back with pace. That is a deadly duo. In my opinion, if they have Gabriel,
that's our centre back pairing for 10 years sorted. For sure.
I know you guys are Arsenal boys, but that would be my.
And that would be 27 million to equate to whatever Maguire's going to give you for 8 million.
Let's not talk about price tag.
What that could be.
You're acting as if like I brought out my wallet and I paid 80 million myself. I don't care.
But are you justifying?
Your club did, man.
I'm saying you don't care. You're justifying it.
Nah, but
bro, listen, I just don't care how much I spend on a player as long as we get him. Like it's either that or it's failure. This is AKA we get Sancho or it's a bust over like 10 million. Look at Bruno. Listen, we walked away from Bruno last summer. Look at what happened to us. We downhill spiral until we had to panic buy him again in the January transfer window. We're not gonna panic buy Jadon Sancho in January, man. If he signs a new contract, it's over. It was over. Because in 2 years or next year, they're swooping in.
But buying Borussia Dortmund is one of the teams. Like I don't think he wants to say that. He definitely does want another new contract. 3-5 year contract in Germany. Like he's English. He's from London. He definitely wants to play in England.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say though is Dortmund are willing to sell. The issue is solely Man United. It's not Sancho. Sancho wants to come. We've got that confirmed from like top tier journalists. We've got the fact that Dortmund want to sell confirmed from people close to the club. It's just United.
Okay, the question. You say you don't mind about the price tag of Harry Maguire, 80 million, but then you kind of criticize the board. 10 million here, give or take. If you don't overpay for a certain player like Maguire, maybe have allocated funds somewhere else, for Sancho.
All right. So you did lag a bit. Yeah, you did lag a bit. But the quickest thing to say is we make our own money from like the Adidas sponsorship. If we use all of that, that's one. Yeah, bro. We don't use all of the sponsorship money we get each year from Adidas, let alone the actual money the owners get. So it's not about equating funds somewhere else because we're like a super team with all the funds we bring in. I think even now, even with this down year, we're still third in just value and how much money we've made. So there's no excuse for spending 10 to 20 million extra on one player and then not being able to get another when you make the funds you can. I think last year we made 4 billion in profit. Come on, man. That's crazy. They shouldn't be arguing over 10 mil euros as well.
Okay, fair enough.
True. Fair So moving on, so that everyone can actually get involved. Truthfully, guys, I've got my own opinion on this. But who do you guys think is genuinely going to win the UCL?
I think Bayern. Honestly,
One,
I think Man
Zam.
City.
Yeah. You think Man City?
There's
Sorry.
a
Man City. Yeah. I think this is their year.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
got
gonna
a little
say it
dark
is
horse
between those
here.
two. Yeah. My dark horse is PSG. You never know. You never know.
My
They could
dark
pop
horse
at
is
any moment.
Atletico. My dark
I
horse is
think
Atletico. Every single
they're not-
time,
they're
yeah,
not deep.
Atletico. Wait. Every single time Atletico have gone on a run, yeah, and they've been this close to tasting that trophy. Who's the one team that always knocks them out?
Sergio
Madrid.
Ramos.
Real Madrid.
Sergio
Real Madrid are
Ramos,
no longer there, yeah, and nobody else is.
Barcelona.
I'm certified is about that
No.
life
They
when it
beat
comes.
Barca. They beat Barca.
Yeah, no,
Psychologically,
but
Real Madrid have their
like
number.
you really have to be about that life to go up against Atletico. Isn't it?
Yeah.
They're you have to be in a certain mode in it. But
Yeah.
it's like
You're right.
it,
You're right.
like
Yeah,
they
I
can
feel like
come and sneak up on the Champions League. They can sneak
I-
up on the Champions League. They can do it, no problem. They can do it.
Yeah.
They
The
have
most
Partey in their
thing is with
team. They
Atletico,
have
I feel like,
Diego Costa. They have João Felix. Although they haven't been playing well, they can win clap matches.
But the
Better
fact
than
of the
anyone
matter
else.
is, yeah, Bayern is not practically, it's the most complete team I'm actually looking at right now. And
100%.
the worst of it
They're undefeated.
is that it's got the most devastating striker there is. Like, who's
Yeah.
better than Lewandowski?
53
Right
goals.
now,
53 goals.
right now in world football, who's better than Lewandowski?
Yeah, as a striker,
No,
unbelievable.
no one.
Shane
On
Maguire's been
top of
injured.
that, Lewandowski's level.
He's the closest thing to him.
Yeah, he's closer, but he's not Lewandowski.
Lombe, I asked this the other day. Yeah, who's better, Aguero or Kane?
I'm saying Aguero. Are you kidding me? About
See, what you mean?
It's got to be
Aguero.
Sergio Aguero.
I've looked at Kane's stats, and Kane has been a crap Spurs the whole time, and he's got better stats than Aguero.
No.
Yeah, but
Don't say Spurs are bad, man. Look, you know what Lombi said about Real Madrid
Spurs.
being out.
He's been at Spurs.
This is
Yeah,
Spurs.
that's what I'm saying. Don't hate on the Spurs team, because
This
what
Spurs
Lombe
team is-
said
yeah.
about Real Madrid having Atletico's number, you could easily argue that Liverpool just had Tottenham's number. If that was any other team in the Champions League against Spurs, they'd have a better chance. It's just like
season
some
in,
of these
season
teams-
out.
yeah, but Spurs have been great season in, season out.
Nah,
How many team of the
Spurs-
season
Spurs-
do they have every year? Every year they have at least like 3 to 4 players like Vertonghen and Alderweireld. They've been team of the season almost
Yeah. This is
every
Spurs'
single
goal,
year.
And
for
also-
3, 4 years.
And also, Spurs don't have. Let me just put these two factors here. Spurs don't have another goal scorer in the team than Kane.
Yeah.
Period.
Big problem.
Apart from
Big
Son. Son
Yeah.
maybe is the closest thing you can say, but
That's what messed him up against.
you know what I mean.
Adler
And two,
Yeah.
Aguero's literally, in my opinion, been the best player in the league since he's arrived.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I'm
just
saying
injuries that slow him down.
I'm saying this.
So think
Nah,
about
I
it,
think
yeah.
Aubameyang
When
is
he's
better,
fit, when
No,
Aguero's
no,
fit
what-
for a whole season, Man City win the league. When
But I'm
he's
saying
injured,
this.
they
I'm saying
they
this.
give everyone else a chance.
I'm saying this,
Yeah.
Lombe. I'm saying this only because that I definitely know who Aguero has had behind him, and who Kane has had behind him. Season in, season out, Kane has practically got better stats than Aguero.
Wait,
Agree.
Bupe,
But when it
let me stop you.
And also,
Ericsson used to have
can I
the
say
most
one more thing?
chances
One more
created.
thing. One more thing. Yeah, I'm talking about chances created. Obviously, Man City would do that. And one more thing, he's got 2 golden boots, Kane, and also a World Cup golden boot. And on top of that, he's literally been in Spurs' never winning team. Like, if you're talking about Aguero, Aubameyang, who's never been who's not in a winning team. Literally, Kane is in the most shittest situation.
But with Kane, I think this is Tottenham's golden period, and he hasn't led them to any trophies.
Tottenham has a golden period.
You know what I
For
mean?
sure, bro.
Consistent. I mean,
They didn't win anything,
around.
but for sure.
Yeah, exactly. They
Yeah,
haven't won
Aguero's
anything under Kane. Aguero, he's won the
You-
Premier League off his back against QPR. We can't forget
He's a
that.
miles better player, Gift. Aguero's
Yeah.
miles better than Aguero in his prime, especially earlier. Yeah, used to take 2 man on and just slot it. Like Aguero's
Bro,
different.
Aguero was a different demon, man.
Aguero is a
Different
big
grade
player.
of player.
One more.
Different
Then. One more
bestow,
then.
blood.
One more then. So if Kane was in Man City and Aguero was in Spurs, what you're saying to me is that with the stats that already exist with Kane in Spurs, Aguero would do better in Spurs team and Kane would do worse.
I think
They
if they
beat
had
that
Aguero
team.
Doesn't
They are.
matter.
in that Champions League
doesn't-
last year,
Agreed.
I think if they had Aguero last year fit, I think they're contesting a lot more for
I reckon they could have been Liverpool if they had Aguero. last year.
100%.
And also,
100%.
I'm not even buying Kane, yeah. But Aguero is of the level that deserves supreme quality to match his supreme quality. Like
Superstar quality. Superstar
we're
quality.
talking supreme here. This guy's been like when Van Persie was here, Aguero was still top. Like
I think
when
Aguero's got 200
Aguero's
goals in
yeah.
the league alone. Second in the
Aguero's been doing
the
this.
Premier
Like
League
I
ever.
was talking, we was talking about Lewandowski earlier. I was saying Aguero, like.
Okay,
You know
cool.
what I'm saying? Sergio, Kun Aguero.
I got 2 more questions then. I got 2 more questions just quickly then. All right, because obviously this is for Zamwa. Zamwa, we're going to play what I don't even know how to say this team. Was it Copenhagen?
Copenhagen. That's
Yeah.
Denmark, no?
Copenhagen, yeah. We're going into it. You know, the last time we played them, we played with a weaker team, practically our B team. Should we play our A team this time?
Not really. Listen, the thing is, so McTominay's come back from an injury. He didn't get much playing time in the Premier League, but since he's been rested, I'd happily play him and Fred throughout all of the Europa League until a very close game, like the final.
You think we'll make it?
Yeah, for sure. Listen, we got lucky. Inter Milan. Who Inter Milan facing? Is it Bayern Leverkusen or Sevilla? Who are they facing? Either way, Inter are facing the hardest team. We don't need to worry about like stressing out our players right now. I'd easily just take McTominay and Fred in midfield. Maybe slide in Bruno if need be.
But the thing is,
here's a comment. That actually is a good comment, actually.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Listen, 2-3 years ago,
David Silva, De Bruyne.
But hold up. But the most chances created in all of the top 5 leagues was Eriksen for a long time.
Yeah.
Still, that's what I'm saying. But he's still got the stats though. Kane got the more stats because of Eriksen. Are you saying Eriksen is that good?
Yeah, he was for sure.
Eriksen is very good.
David Silva, De Bruyne.
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't matter though because
Aguero is disrespecting Kane right now.
Gift. When Aguero arrived at Man City, that was a time when I knew they had the league. Like, you get what I'm saying? We're talking about this guy, yeah. Like, yes, Kane is a phenomenal goal scorer. Like, okay, let's just put it this way, yeah. Just to put it to bed, yeah. Kane is a phenomenal goal scorer. He can get the same numbers as Aguero. Like, let's put that. That's facts, right? He can get the same numbers. But Aguero is a better player. End of story.
Sure.
I would rather have Aguero in my team than.
I'd rather have Aguero. Listen. Let's not forget how many penalties Harry Kane gets as well. I know Aguero used to be the main penalty taker, but for a long time he
and also Kane's been out.
Golden boots are carried.
They both are injured, to be fair.
Kane has 0 trophies. Aguero's got a
final question then. Just quickly, final question to find out what you guys are gonna do. Who do you guys think is gonna win the UCL? Just quickly.
Man City.
Starting from Saeed, we'll go around.
Man City for me. I believe Pep is gonna do it.
Lombe? Phantom?
I'm not gonna lie, Bayern are looking a bit mad, but then 3 dark horses are Atletico, Atlanta, and Man City. I have to say it.
Why
Atlanta?
The only realistic dark horse.
They have a team that can. They have they have a team that can cause problems to anyone because they score a lot.
Lombe. But Bayern Munich have 2 starting 11s. You can argue 2.5. There's no team that's going to stop them. Honestly, it's going to take perhaps luck and or a very good game plan to stop that team. Even Atletico Madrid, they could probably like get away with a 1-0 win at home, but I think over 2 legs they'd get smashed.
There isn't going to be any.
No way you hold out.
There's only one leg. They've changed the rules, so there's only one leg. So there isn't going to be
one match
legs.
now anyway.
Well, in the Champions League, is it?
Yeah.
But to be fair, but I'm not gonna lie. This is why I say Atletico. Like in a one-off match, they can slug it. They can literally make the decision.
Okay. So I didn't actually know that. I agree. Atletico could, but I'm definitely not betting money against Bayern. Impossible.
Zama, what are you saying? Who are you saying?
Bayern.
Okay, cool. Harun?
I'm saying Bayern as well, but I do like what Sai said about City. Pep's done everything, but Champions League, this is it.
He hasn't won at Bayern. He hasn't won at City, but I think he's drew a Champions League soon. I think this is the year. This is the year.
Hopefully, to be fair, I don't really want him to win. To be fair, but the only one I'll give respect to is David Silva. To be all honesty, but all honesty, I don't want them to win.
That would be epic, if they win the Champions League on David Silva's last game.
That'll be mad. Guys,
and then Aguero definitely betting the game.
I really did want to keep this to a short live, but we are going to have the preview tomorrow. We'll try to do it at an earlier time, guys. If you can actually be on earlier on, that would be great. Thank you guys for participating in this. It was brilliant. We are going to do the preview of what's going to happen or what is due to happen in the UCL and Europa. So if you guys want to click on the subscribe button or like the channel, that would be great. Guys, thank you very much for contributing.
Just before you go, let's just quickly highlight that last comment that just came in. Just have it on the screen, just so everyone gets a little recognition.
Kane had Eriksen's son and all who's getting double digits goals and assists in the season.
Listen, we don't need to.
I think he meant Ali.
And Ali. Oh, yeah,
bro.
But I mean, Eriksen's son and Ali who are getting double digits, but is that comparable to David Silva with De Bruyne?
We'll analyze it more, guys.
Yeah,
we'll analyze.
I just wanted to get everyone like some spotlight.
You know what? You know what? I've got some more interesting stats. So come on next time, and I'll show you what not only about Kane and Aguero, but next time come on because I've also got Maguire's, Varane's, and everyone else's, and so we can actually have a proper debate of what we actually feel about these players, and then there's nowhere to hide. Yeah. So guys,
Varane wins against
and also
Maguire,
keep on a notification so that you can be notified. Lombe, you're the leader of the Arsenal boys. You still haven't come on to the Arsenal boys, and Huran probably is going to be the leader of the Chelsea boys. Still hasn't had the previous season, but look forward to that.
The Pepe celebration.
Look forward to that. We'll see you soon. Team Trust. Take
care.
Cheers, guys. Yeah.